Hello everyone, you are listening to Harshita Machi, and today we'll be looking at the full recruitment life cycle. Now, what is actually recruitment? Recruitment refers to the process of identifying, attracting, interviewing, selecting, hiring, and onboarding employees. In other words, it involves everything from identification of staffing need to filling it. A comprehensive recruitment process with a full cycle recruiter involved in every phase of the process is referred to as full cycle recruiting, also known as end to end recruiting. The individual in charge of the whole life cycle recruiting may vary depending on the size of the organization. In a startup or a small company, this is frequently the HR generalist who also serves as a full cycle recruiter. While in larger companies, the HR department are common, with each member of the people team specializing in a different stage of hiring process. Let's look at the different stages of recruitment life cycle. The very first is recruitment planning. Recruitment planning refers to a pre-arranged strategy for hiring employees. It acts as a timeline for companies to find qualified applicants without causing downtime for the company. Recruitment plan identifies the goals for a particular position. This involves writing a complete job specification for the position to be filled, outlining major and minor responsibilities, defining the required skills, experience and qualifications, grade and salary level, start date, end date, decide whether the position is temporary or permanent, and also decide the special conditions, if any, related to the positions to be filled. Next is strategy development. Once it is known how many candidates with what qualifications are needed, the next step is to develop an appropriate strategy for recruiting candidates to the organization. Strategic consideration to be taken into account may include issues such as whether to prepare the required candidates themselves or to recruit them externally, the type of recruitment method to be used, the geographical area to be considered for sourcing candidates, the recruitment sources to be used, whether it's online or you want to use a third party, the sequence of activities to be followed in recruiting candidates into the organization. Next is sourcing and attracting talent. Sourcing is an activity under the umbrella of talent acquisition that involves proactively identifying, contacting, and engaging qualified candidates for an organization rather than waiting for the candidates to apply on their own. General recruiters may handle sourcing as one of their responsibilities, but some organizations use dedicated sources who focus only on this task. Sourcing is the proactive searching for qualified candidates. You must be resourceful and focus on the candidate experience at this step. We must respond and communicate effectively what are our expectations and what is the process of hiring. Sourcing strategy to proactively find talent through various online sources is a must. A dedicated staff will certainly improve your chances of filling roles faster, and this can also be done by outsourcing. Next, we must pay attention towards converting of the applicants. This on a very basic reporting level, you can evaluate your process by looking at what are called conversion rates or click-through rates. This is the number of percentage of people that move from one step to the next. If you have a step that has a high fallout or no fallout, you may getting too few or too many out at the back end. If a step has a high fallout, you can re-evaluate the step, and if it has a low fallout, then maybe you can fix it or get rid of it. We must identify the bottleneck in this process if it is taking too long, and we must fix it. This ensures a quality candidate experience, and thus good candidates gets hired. Screening. Screening and selection is the process of ensuring your organization chooses the appropriate applicant for the appropriate role. Ideally, screening and selection incorporates a variety of steps and does not rely on any one method or measure. Automated screening to knock out unqualified applicants and automated emails to communicate application status. Screening is the process of reviewing job applicants and skimming through their resumes. We must define our must-haves, which are the bare minimum requirements for the job, and our nice-to-haves, which are the extra qualifications which will be ideal to have. This step is very much crucial because you will be shortlisting the candidates for the position. Next comes the interview. During this stage, the HR must define a panel which is going to be conducting the interview. We must focus on efficient and convenient scheduling. We can set blocks of times when us as the team will be available and allow candidates to self-schedule into any of the slots that work for them. We can also offer slots during lunchtime or outside of normal working hours to accommodate those who are currently employed. Then comes the final step, which is onboarding. Onboarding program must include training, mentorship, information, and necessary resources. This area is frequently overlooked and is the best opportunity for all the hard work to go to waste. And hence, the HR department must pay a lot of attention on the onboarding program. A strong onboarding program is essential for the new recruits to feel welcome and set expectations precisely. Thank you very much.